Welcome back to our channel, where we keep you updated with the most exclusive, thrilling, and controversial stories from the British royal family. Today, we have a bombshell that's set to change the trajectory of the monarchy forever. A shocking statement made by King Charles, coupled with Prince Harry's explosive BBC interview, has ignited a firestorm that is splitting public opinion down the middle. But what exactly did King Charles reveal? And why is the future of the royal family hanging in the balance? Buckle up, because this is a rollercoaster of royal drama that you won't want to miss. At 40, Prince Harry is far from the rebellious young man we once knew. In his latest public appearance, he made a surprising and emotional plea for reconciliation with his father, King Charles. In a BBC interview that has since gone viral, Harry declared, "I want to reconcile with him, because I don't know how long he's got left, but he won't speak to me." It's an admission that has left the public reeling. Was Harry genuinely reaching out to his father? Or was this just another attempt to manipulate the narrative and cast himself as the victim? What Harry doesn't seem to realize is that his repeated public attempts to force a reconciliation have only deepened the divide between him and the royal family. His comments about King Charles's health, coupled with his ongoing legal battles, have painted him as someone who is unwilling to respect the boundaries of the monarchy. The king has made it clear that the royal family is not a personal soap opera to be broadcast for public entertainment. Yet, here is Harry, trying to exploit his father's battle with cancer to garner sympathy. Just days after Harry's emotional plea, the royal family appeared in full force at the VE Day commemorations. King Charles, Queen Camila, and Prince William, accompanied by their children, took to the iconic balcony at Buckingham Palace, sending a clear message of unity and resilience. The timing of this public display could not have been more poignant, coming just after Harry's comments. This wasn't just a ceremonial appearance. It was a statement. King Charles, despite his personal struggles, stood tall with his family, embodying everything the monarchy stands for: duty, service, and continuity. The firm stance the royal family took during this high-profile event showed that they would not bend to Harry's latest public provocations. King Charles's remarks about his fight with illness underscored the importance of compassion, resilience, and unity in the face of adversity. He also noted that the darkest moments of illness can often be illuminated by the greatest acts of kindness, reinforcing the message of grace that the royal family has long upheld. But that wasn't the only message being sent. Harry's ongoing legal battles, especially surrounding his security in the UK, were looming over the family like a storm cloud. With Prince Harry's security appeal being denied in the courts, it became clear that the British monarchy would not be cajoled or manipulated into making concessions based on personal disputes. As the future king, Prince William has remained mostly silent on the matter, but his actions speak volumes. Sources close to the Prince of Wales reveal that he is biding his time, waiting for his turn to ascend the throne before making any bold moves to address the situation with Harry and Meghan. While King Charles has been known for his more diplomatic approach, William is seen as someone who is willing to take a more assertive stand. What's particularly intriguing is the suggestion that Prince William could strip Harry and Meghan of their royal titles once he becomes king. This isn't a baseless rumor, but a possibility that royal experts are increasingly speculating about. William is reportedly consulting with legal teams to determine the best course of action, which could involve working with the British government to make the necessary legislative changes. After all, the titles that Harry's children, Archie and Lilibet, currently hold could easily be taken away, and the next chapter in this royal drama could be one of far-reaching consequences. One of the most significant points of contention between Prince Harry and the royal family revolves around the titles of his children, Archie and Lilibet. As grandchildren of the reigning monarch, they are technically entitled to be known as Prince and Princess. But Harry's ongoing feud with the royal family, his public statements, and the recent legal battles have cast a shadow over their entitlement. The royal family, and particularly Prince William, seem to be wrestling with this issue in a much more complex way than the public realizes. Harry's criticism of the monarchy's handling of his family's security and titles has only made things more complicated. Yet, despite the legal entitlement of his children to their royal titles, the question remains: should the monarchy grant them those titles, given the immense tension between the Sussexes and the rest of the royal family? Experts point to the fact that King Charles has the power to decide whether or not to issue letters patent, which would officially grant or revoke titles. However, this power comes with a heavy burden, one that could alter the future of the monarchy itself. As public opinion becomes increasingly divided over the Sussexes and their place within the royal family, this is a decision that could have profound implications for years to come. Amid the growing rift, new rumors have emerged, suggesting that King Charles has questioned the legitimacy of Archie and Lilibet, and even demanded DNA tests to prove their paternity. This accusation, which has circulated primarily in tabloids and online forums, has caused an uproar. However, as with most rumors surrounding the royal family, there is no concrete evidence to support such claims. Royal experts have quickly debunked these rumors, calling them sensationalist and baseless. There has been no official statement from Buckingham Palace regarding these allegations, and sources close to the royal family have firmly denied the idea that Charles has ever questioned the legitimacy of his grandchildren. The notion that such a question would even be raised is more fiction than fact, driven by tabloid speculation rather than any verifiable truth. The road ahead: what's next for Harry and the royals? The road ahead for Prince Harry and the royal family remains uncertain. As tensions continue to rise, it is clear that the Sussexes' relationship with the monarchy is irreparably damaged. The question remains whether Harry and Meghan can find a way to reconcile with the family, or if the divide will continue to widen until it is too late. What is certain, however, is that King Charles and Prince William are not going to let their royal duties be derailed by personal grievances. Their focus remains on the institution of the monarchy and the responsibilities that come with it. And while the public may be divided over the Sussexes, the royal family remains united in its commitment to duty, continuity, and the future of the crown. Final thoughts: the crown's response and what's next. The royal family's handling of the Sussex situation has been a study in diplomacy, restraint, and at times, subtle defiance. While Harry and Meghan continue to make headlines with their public statements and legal battles, the monarchy has stayed focused on its long-term goals. King Charles and Prince William understand that their actions will have lasting consequences, and their decisions regarding the Sussexes' titles, security, and role within the family will shape the future of the British royal family for generations. But what do you think? Should Harry's children be granted royal titles despite the tension between their parents and the rest of the royal family? Will Prince William take a harder stance against his brother once he becomes king? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more updates on the royal family and everything happening behind the palace gates. We look forward to seeing you in the next video, where we'll continue to unravel the mysteries and drama of the British monarchy.